A new Dare fruit called the Kage no Mi is coming to GPO in update 5. And if you don't know what the Kage no Mi is, it is the Dare fruit that can steal the shadows of other beings and insert them into different bodies, living or dead. This Dare fruit has been promised ever since last month and it's been sneak peeked before the Valentine's update. Matter of fact, this update was even sneak peeked even before we got any indication of the Valentine's update, so it is been sneak peeked for a while, I would say. But regardless, the Kage no Mi, as you know, can steal the shadows of other beings and insert them into different bodies, living or dead, which means that this Dare fruit will probably be very good for very similar to the Horo no Mi, which can, you use your basically Horo no Mi is for yourself, while the Kage no Mi is for other people, basically stunning them and able to attack them most likely. The Kage no Mi, basically you can use a bunch of moves. These are the techniques. The first technique is called the Doppelman, in which you use create your own shadow, and basically it can fight. And you can fight as clones of the shadow, and the cloud being immortal can basically instantly regenerate. But I think it'll be in GPO, it won't be infinite, and it will be relying on your stamina like the Horo no Mi, just like the ghost form in the Horo no Mi. The second move we have in Kage no Mi, most likely going to come to GPO, is the Shadow Cutter. Is how he extracts shadows from people, and he steals other people's shadows, like he took Luffy's in Thriller Bark arc. And I believe this will probably be the stun move, in which your character will be stunned for a while, and you'll have a chance to maybe get back your shadow, maybe. The third move here we have is the Brick Bat. The Brick Bat is basically the fruit Moria transforms into Doppelman and sends out a bunch of myriads of balls, which turns into a swarm of bats that can attack an opponent. And because the bats are so small, numerous, and immortal, makes the attack very difficult to counter. So I believe this will be a regular attack, and basically it'll just be a move where you just send away. We actually have that this move will be this move has been confirmed because we have a sneak peek of it right on the screen right here. And the fourth move we have is the Kage Kakume, which means the Shadow Revolution, which means that Moria implanting shadow into that of his target. With his shadow inside theirs, he can manipulate them from inside, and basically he can make them larger, bigger, or explode. It really doesn't matter. And the last move he has is his transformation called Shadows Asgard, the territory of the gathered shadows. And this is your ultimate move, where Moria basically fills himself up with all the shadows he has stolen and becomes gigantic and very strong. And he had absorbed 1000 shadow in the pictures, and Luffy defeated him in Gear 2, I think. But yes, this is the Kage no Mi. It will most likely be added to update 5, and we've had sneak peeks of the actual Kage no Mi, and he's been teased for a while. We've had Moria's scissors, which I made a video on, called the Scissors GPO. And as a whole, the Kage no Mi is most likely coming on update 5. I personally am very hyped, and all the moves I just basically rabbled up are the moves that theoretically could be added. The Brick Bat is confirmed, as we have seen an image of the Brick Bats, but all the other ones, the ultimate being him turning into a big massive gigantic size because he ate all the shadows, maybe or maybe not. Maybe it is not possible in GPO, as it'll maybe be too problematic. I'm not really sure. But yes, as a whole, the Brick Bat is most likely coming, and will probably have the ability to take your soul, stunning you, and as well as using the Brick Bat to attack. And probably be more moves, but this as a whole is, if I'm not wrong, a Paramecia. And yeah, so it'll be just as rare. It's probably a rare territory. It could also be a legendary, but I think depending on how strong it is most likely going to be an actual, I'd say, rare instead of a whole legendary. But as a whole, I'm very hyped. Tell me in the comments what you guys think. Are you guys hyped as well, or do you guys think this is a kind of a mid trash fruit that you think nobody's gonna use? We never know. Hopefully they use the potential of this to be good for stunning and taking people's shadows, and the ultimate being his actual, the Shadows Asgard returns into the gigantic form. That'd be so cool. But that's everything, and make sure to check my video out on the trading guide, and that's all. Peace.